What's going on, guys? It's Conscious One coming at you. This is going to be a real short video. It's just, a lot of guys probably haven't thought of this, including myself, until just recently. But, I do believe, well, back when I was in high school, of course, most of the high schools that we went to were, I don't know what you call it, intergender, multi-gender. In other words, most of the schools that we went to growing up, most of them were public schools because our parents couldn't afford private schools. But back in those days, of course, I went to school with girls and boys, right? And we were in the same classrooms at the same time, correct? Uh, when I first heard about that, there were schools that all women went to or all boys went to. When I was in high school, I said that is crazy. I said I said to myself, that's sexist, that's prejudice. Little did I know that about 20 years later, I'll be sitting back thinking about it, and I say, you know what? If I had went to an all boys school, I think I probably would have been a millionaire by the time I was 25. So y'all already know by that statement what this video is about. Yes, I do believe now that boys and girls maturing in puberty, 14 boys and girls, all right, should not be in the same classrooms together. Now think about this, right? I go back to when I was like 15, sophomore in high school, right? And you showing up to school, and I think they still call them Iowa tests, right? It's kind of like the SATs of the elementary school or the high school, Iowa tests or whatever. Or you could say SATs in high school. I forget which one it is, but you showing up to school, right? And it's like they have done this to purpose. They have done this on purpose to boys that are going to one day become men and supposedly, allegedly, one day become leaders. But think about this. You're 15 years old, boy, young teen, right? And your hormones are going crazy. I mean, literally, there is fireworks popping off all over the place. You dealing with wet dreams. You waking up at night sweating. I mean, there's all kind of just hormonal stuff going on at age 15. Not to mention that you pretty much a virgin, most of us. I didn't lose my virginity until I was about, I think, 16. But most of us from those days, we're still virgins at 15. Okay? And here's the thing. You going to school, right? And you got a real important test, SATs or something like this. And you get to that classroom, and we already know that women outnumber boys, right? So maybe in that classroom, well, it wasn't that bad back in 1995, but there was still more women in the classroom. I mean, it probably was like, let me see, if it was 28 people in a classroom, probably like, I would say maybe 16 to 17 of them was girls, okay? And so you basically sitting there at your desk and you're surrounded by sprouting young teenage girls, right? And you seeing all kind of girls. Now, you're not just seeing black girls that you grew up in your neighborhood with. You seeing black girls, Puerto Rican girls, Mexican girls, Asian girls. Your head is spinning like the Exorcist. Your hormones are going crazy. You just hit puberty, and you just feeling crazy. You just feel crazy, and you really don't know what to do about it too. That's what makes you crazy, because you really don't know what necessarily. I mean, you know what to do about it. You've been told what to do about it, but since you haven't done it yet, it's still the unknown realm. You see what I'm saying? So you dealing with your hormones, and you got this very important test where they're about to find out, are they going to give you a scholarship to go some damn place, right? My question is, guys, how the hell are young boys supposed to learn when they surrounded by these beautiful, sprouting young teenage girls? I mean, at 12 o'clock, she got a nice butt. Oh my God. At 3 o'clock, oh my God, that girl has long, black, shiny hair, right? Behind me at 6 o'clock, oh man, this girl is chewing, popping that gum. That's turning me on. Okay. At 9 o'clock, oh man, look at that rack. That shit is like sticking out from my 3 o'clock position, looking at 9 o'clock. Do you guys see what I'm saying here? We boys, they're now men. I mean, we've been set up, guys. We've been set up. Okay? If this society was really about men being the leaders of their family to the point where they can take care of their wives, like it was in, I guess, 1940s and 50s, which were probably the best times. I think the best, even though I wasn't born, I think the best times in the United States was probably from 1950 to about 1975. Okay? And then after that, all hell just broke loose. But, if I had been going to school, and another thing too, when you're around other boys, like let's say I go play a game and pick up basketball after I leave uh, my workplace today, right? So I'm headed to go play basketball. It's all boys there. When you're around other men, just like if I go to the weight room and I hang out, I say my buddy coming with me. Even though we're buddies, we're gonna try to compete to the death on who lifts the most weight today, or who shoots the most 3-pointers, or whatever. You see, being around other men makes you want to be better. Okay, it makes you want to be better. You want to be better than him. He wants to be better than you. So you're constantly moving forward. Okay, that's a good thing. Competitiveness is a good thing. Okay, in most cases it is. Okay, but again, being surrounded by women and you got this test to take and your hormones are going, you can't concentrate on nothing but your hormones and what's going on in your pants. So of course you ain't gonna get the scholarship. Okay, of course you're not. Of course you may do well on the test, but you're not gonna do well enough on that test because of the distractions enough that you're gonna get a scholarship. Because you remember, if you went to all boys school, you're trying to beat every boy in the room. There's nothing but competitiveness goes on, and that's how it should be. Okay, that's how it should be. Imagine me going to work out with a woman, right? Now, unless she's some kind of MMA fighter, I'm not going to be trying to compete with her. Most likely, I'm going to be waiting for the first opportunity for her to bend over and do that, so I can see some ass. Okay, depending on who the woman is. You see. In the meantime, if I go to the gym with my boy, I'm like, I'm fit to kill this dude today. I'm fit to get in there and show him he ain't nothing but a simp, ain't nothing but a punk, right? That's a good thing. It only makes you better. So that's all I want to say, guys. I see this video hit the 7-minute mark, and I thought it was only gonna be 5 minutes, but I mean, we've been duped, y'all. Oh my God, this is so wrong. I mean, think about it, guys. That is so wrong. Putting 15-year-old men around a bunch of sprouting young teenage girls. Y'all just think about that. I'm out of here, y'all. This is the Conscious One. Take care out there, and peace.